Hey guys, subscribe for daily content, and if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks!
What's going on YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I've got another short little unboxing video to share with you guys. Something from CJRB, which is probably a little bit refreshing to some people because a lot of the stuff that I've been showing here has been really expensive. So hopefully there's something interesting, or at least mildly interesting, in these boxes. If you're seeing this video, it means it was at least interesting enough to upload the unboxing. Thanks so much to CJRB for sending this in. Thanks to my patrons for supporting me. Make sure your notifications are turned on for the Metal Complex YouTube channel. I believe these are all the same thing, so we're going to start with this one. It's called the Lanky Sand Polish AR RPM 9 blade, blue aluminum handle. So this sounds interesting for two reasons. One, it's not incredibly typical for CJRB to use aluminum. I do very much like aluminum on budget knives. AR RPM 9 is an extremely underwhelming steel, but CJRB and Artisan Co. love to use it because they make it, and it probably doesn't cost them very much. But the sand polish on a budget knife is also a little intriguing. Oh, this is wildly different. What a weird little thing. Hopefully, oh good, thank God. Well, I don't know why it would have been a frame lock, you know, with the aluminum, unless they put the lock parts right there. But so we have a little thumb stud front flipper. So that's kind of cool. This is cool in such a weird way. It actually works really well. Hold on. Okay, so the front flipper, not so much. Can you top flip it? You totally can. You can top flip it. You don't even have to screw around with, it's actually pretty darn easy to top flip. I wouldn't even mess with front flipping it. That is just fun. So, what is the benefit of a super long, slender knife? Well, you can, like, for people who like to carry, pens in, like, their shirt pocket, which is something that people do, you know, if you work at an office or you, it's not exclusive to people who work in an office. There's plenty of reasons to carry a pen in a front pocket, or wear a shirt with a front pocket, have a pen in it. You can carry this pocket knife that way if you want to, or you can just carry it like a regular pocket knife, but it carries like a pen. It's very similar to a pen. Let's see what I have here. I think I've got a titanium Bic here. So actually pretty similar, even this way, right? Really not bad. This is one of the more interesting things that CJRB has released in a while. So this is a long, slender, pokey little guy. Not a knife that I would use for any, even outside of medium duty. This is a light duty office carry style knife. It can slice though, actually slightly better than I thought. Cutting geometry, I didn't actually catch that one very well, sorry. Cutting geometry is nothing to, it's not going to be spectacular. You can see there, well, that one wasn't bad. Here, it was lifting a little bit, and that's because just by nature, this is going to be somewhat thick behind the edge, but still good enough to slice. Very, very pokey, definitely. So that's kind of neat. Let's see what other combinations they sent. That is about the most slender, let me measure it. Because that's actually not, this is not actually a small knife. This guy is 8 inches with a 3.5 inch blade and 3.35 inches of cutting edge. That is about as compact a full-size knife as I have ever seen. Look at this kind of Lego construction here. No backspacer. The aluminum scale right on top of the other one, or the one that is creating the frame. Then we have 3 T8 body screws underneath the pocket clip, which was very well designed for this knife, and it's ambi. It can be flipped over to the other side. That is nice. Very good for this style, right? This is obviously not going to be the right type of knife for everyone. So same thing. What is this called? It's called the Lanky. Did I say the Lanky? I'm so stupid. Did I say Lanky? I don't know. What do we got? Okay, bronze. Cool. I want to keep this one. I kind of want to keep one of these. Gosh bless it. Okay, top flip. This is kind of this one has a heavier detent. Ooh, hold on. I just snapped it wrong. So thumb stud is, and by the way, that's only on one side. And it looks like maybe it could be flipped over to the other side, but I would say no, and here's why. The front is cut lower. And even the screw is sinking below the frame, so you're not going to be able to switch it over to the other side. So even if you do carry this like lefties, like if you flip this over the other side, you're still going to have to be using the thumb stud, which, let's left-hand reverse flick it. Come on now, I know I can do this. Come on. There we go. Yeah, you can totally do it. If you like to reverse flick via the thumb stud, this does definitely have a slightly lighter D10. If you like to reverse flick using a thumb stud and you are left-handed, you might enjoy this. Expect subtle variation in detent strength, though. Same thing here, more of a champagne almost. I had a 2001, before my, this is way before my current turbo diesel that I drive. My 3/4 on turbo diesel. Back in, let me count, 1, 2, it was 3 cars ago. I had a 2001 Champagne Pontiac Bonneville with 3 different rims. Not the fanciest car, but you know what? It got me from A to B, and I appreciate that car very much. I sold it for $800 when I finally got rid of it. Anyways, we have the final one here. Let's see what we have. Lanky. Lanky's a good, obviously a good name for this knife. This was fun. This is better than I was expecting. Well, of course, we have to do all black. We have to do the Shadow Edition for all the Pokey Ninjas, right? Yes. Okay. So one of these had a heavier detent. These two were about the same, and the action on all of them feels about the same, with the black one feeling slightly different, maybe because, I don't know, maybe the pivot's just a little tighter on that one. So hopefully, I mean, these are aluminum and air RPM 9. They say sand polished. God, that looks like pretty, standard. Maybe slightly shinier. I don't know. These are cool though, right? I mean, if you don't like the long, slender stuff, I get it. But these are pretty cool. I would hope that these would be 45 to 50 maximum. I don't see anything here that says, more than a $50 pocket knife. These will obviously not be for everybody, and these will certainly not appeal to everyone. I'm sorry, I have to do this. I have to. I mean, I know, like, maybe you weren't thinking this, but now that you see me do it, now you were. You're like, ah, yeah, I was kind of thinking that, So yeah, if you buy 3, you can do this. Don't do that. That's stupid. Let's weigh it real quick. So the weight, I'm gonna guess this is 2 ounces. I'm going to guess this is a 3.5 inch blade, and I'm going to guess it weighs 2 to 2.25. God, no way! It weighs, I'm completely wrong. It weighs 1.3 ounces. This is officially the craziest ratio. Because, like, what I look for, it's the same ratio that Nick Shabazz brought up a long time ago that he uses to judge, that mixed with really good balance, is you want to have, the weight equivalent to the inches of blade length. So, for example, a 3.5 ounce knife with a 3.5 inch blade is very good ratios. And if it ends up that the knife is balanced, like even, then that's even better. Now, why does that make it good? Well, it's because you are, that's kind of like the line for maximizing the, it's a good like rule of measure, I guess, is you're getting quite a bit of blade at 3.5 inches of blade for 3.5 ounces of knife. That's a pretty good amount of blade for not a lot of weight, but 3.5 inches of blade for 1.3 ounces, you could double that and still not be there. That's wild. So where is the balance on this guy? Well, the balance is about right here, but you know what? It doesn't matter because the thing is so lightweight. Pretty cool. Honestly, kind of an impressive knife. That's fun. That's just fun. I like it. I think that's pretty cool. Okay, I'll review this one. That's going to be it for today. I'll link everything down in the description. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on that Metal Complex. It'll go right there and subscribe because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.